good evening and thank you for tuning in to The Point on India Today. I'm Suesha Samant, and what you're just about to see exposes a complete breakdown of Delhi's pollution control regime. While the city remains under GRAP 4 and citizens are urged to limit exposure, our investigation will show you how emergency norms collapse after dark. India Today's night check reveals a parallel system operating close to the heart of the capital, banned machinery that is in motion, construction sites that remain active, and dust that continues to rise with little sign of enforcement. Behind barricades and sheets, work goes on quietly as if restrictions just do not exist. The violations that are not limited to one location, across multiple pockets of the city, polluting vehicles move unchecked. Some conceal their identities, others operate openly. Even basic precautions to prevent further damage to air quality that are ignored, and this raises a serious question. Can such widespread violations happen without the support from within the system? Who is allowing this and who is choosing to look away? Here is a reality check by India Today's special investigation team.
These visuals are not just disturbing, they are proof of the open betrayal of Delhi. Captured just kilometers from the Supreme Court, they expose who is poisoning Delhi's air under the cover of darkness. When India Today hit the ground at night to check the reality of GRAP 4, the truth was shocking. In the heart of New Delhi, government orders were treated like scrap paper. A cement mixer, which is banned under GRAP 4, was found to be freely roaming in Sarojini Nagar. Inside the site, machines were running, lights were on, RNC plants were operational, pumping dust and poison into Delhi's air. But the moment our cameras appeared, workers fled, machines were shut down, and lights went off instantly.
जैसे हम यहाँ पर पहुँचे कंस्ट्रक्शन साइट पर लोग हमें देखकर भागने लगे सब लोग ने यहाँ पर लाइट बंद कर दी और देखते देखते पूरी साइड से सारे लोग ऐसे भाग गए जैसे कि यहाँ पर कोई था ही नहीं रात को यहाँ पर भूत काम कर रहे थे और हमने खुद यहाँ पर एक सीमेंट के ट्रक को अंदर आते हुए पकड़ा और उसी का पीछा करते करते हम इस साइड पर आए दिल्ली में ग्रैप 4 लगा हुआ है लेकिन उसके बावजूद भी इन साइटों पर काम चल रहा है सरकार की ठीक नाक के नीचे ये नई दिल्ली का इलाका है क्या ला रहे हो
सीमेंट है
सीमेंट तो अभी बैन है दिल्ली में लाना
जी बोले यहाँ ला के खड़ी कर दो
कहाँ से लाए हो
ये दादरी
दादरी से लिया है दिल्ली में किसी ने नहीं रोका
नहीं रोका किसी ने बोले वहाँ जाके गाड़ी खड़ी करनी है
कहाँ चल रहा है कंस्ट्रक्शन का काम क्यों भाई
कोई काम नहीं चल रहा सर
ये ट्रक कैसे आ गया
ये मेरा थोड़ी है उन्हीं का है
किनका है कहाँ घूम रहे हो रात को
काम कर रहे थे सर
काम हो रहा था ना यहाँ पर
हाँ आज तो हो रहा था
सब ये लाइट बंद करके क्यों भाग गए एकदम से
कौन मुझे पता नहीं
The question is simple. Who allowed work during GRAP 4 and who looked away? At another site nearby, tractors ferried rubble, JCBs operated, trucks hid the number plates in a clear attempt to erase identity. Even worse, guards were burning wood to keep warm, adding smoke to an already toxic night.
कहाँ ले जा रहे हो
वहाँ से शिफ्ट कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे
रात को प्लांट कैसे चला रखा है
सर
प्लांट कैसे चला रखा है
प्लांट बंद है
गार्ड तुमको ये इन्होंने हीटर नहीं दिया क्यों
मिलने वाला है
कब से काम चल रहा है रात में यहाँ
रात में काम नहीं चल रहा
कंपनी वो नहीं देती है हीटर
कंपनी ने नहीं दिया है सर
साइड पे देख सकते हैं कि साफ दिख रहा है कि पोल्यूशन का स्तर क्या है उसके बावजूद भी चोरी छिपे इस साइड के अंदर काम चल रहा है और कोई कहने सुनने वाला नहीं। हमने खुद ट्रैक्टर ट्रॉली को रोड़ियाँ शिफ्ट करते हुए देखा, अंदर जेसीबी चलते हुए देखा। ये भी वरिंदा कंस्ट्रक्शन की साइट है और इससे पहले भी जो साइट थी वो भी वरिंदा कंस्ट्रक्शन की साइट थी। गार्ड साफ साफ झूठ बोल रहे हैं कि यहाँ पर काम नहीं चल रहा है, सबको पता काम चल रहा है।
This is not just one site. From Sarojini Nagar to Netaji Nagar, the same story repeats. Behind tall sheets, construction continued in secrecy. The violations didn't stop there. At midnight at the Delhi-Noida border, police checks appeared to be strict. Only BS6 and CNG vehicles were allowed. Construction material was completely banned. On paper, enforcement looked airtight, but the ground reality told a different story. Despite the ban, BS4 trucks were found to be freely moving inside Delhi.
क्या उतार गया है?
20 रोड़ी रोड़ी
तो तेरे को दिल्ली में घुसने दे दिया? कहाँ से?
कापा सेड़ा माते
Similar free runs for polluting trucks were seen at Ames and Shahda. So the question isn't just about violation. Can this happen without criminal collusion? With Nitin Jain and video journalist Emmanuel, Bureau Report, India Today.
You watched this report, and now I want to take this to my colleague Shivani Sharma joining us on the broadcast. Shivani, one thing is very clear. These laborers, mid-level workers, guards are not the ones who are responsible. They are earning their bucks to be able to run their homes. It is the builder sitting on the top, throwing money clearly at officials within the civic bodies to ensure that the construction happens. And that is what is responsible for the weak enforcement of GRAP 4.
Swesha, India Today has exposed what's going on ground despite the GRAP 4, and this is how this construction work is going on in the middle of the night. The government has been saying that it is going to comply with the GRAP 4 and the enforcements are going to be very strict, but you can see that on India Today's camera there were machines, there was mixers, there were people who were working there, and the rules were being flouted. I'm right now at the ITO, one of the most busiest places in the national capital, Swesha. You can see the vehicles out here. I don't think there is a cut down when it comes to the numbers, as the GRAP 4 implementations were saying that there will be around 50% lesser traffic on the roads. We cannot see that. There have been sprinklers that have been installed on the poles, but they are not working right now because, there is no checking in the night that is going on. So there are rules that are being flouted. India Today has not only been raising the issue of air pollution, and now it has gone into discussions in the parliament too, but still the implementation, the enforcement is lacking on ground. The rules are being flouted, and when the officials are being asked questions, they say that only when the complaints will come to us, we will act. So this is actually we can say the careless attitude of the officials who are responsible to check and see that what is going on ground, because GRAP 4 implementations, we have been showing number of stories from ground where the construction work was going on, Suesha. We were seeing that in the name of emergency services, essential services, there was a lot of construction that was going on, and the proper rules were not being followed. The mud, the clay, the pollutants and the construction material has been lying in the open at various places in the national capital, and it still continues to be. So when it comes to not allowing the vehicles, today only this implementation has come into place, but the construction that had to be stopped completely under GRAP 4 continued, and it still continues. We'll have to make more such ground reports and see and ensure that GRAP 4 is implemented and the enforcements come quite strict, so that this air pollution can be checked and the air quality index improves in the national
Oh
capital.
yes, absolutely,
Suresha.
Shivani. And India Today is going to stay on top of it to see how GRAP4 is actually being implemented across the city. But for the moment, I'd also like to introduce our guest joining us this evening, Dr. Kiran Bedi, former IPS officer and former LG, Neoma Gupta, BJP spokesperson, and Siddharth Sharma, AAP spokesperson. Very good evening to all of you. Kiran Bedi, ma'am, I'd like to come to you first. And thank you for speaking to India Today once again on this issue. The focus is clear. At one end, we are imposing GRAP4 to ensure that the air quality gets better. But you see the kind of lapses that exist on the ground. And this is pure pretense because we may be thinking that, oh, things will get better, but clearly not. Construction is going on. The trucks are entering. What do you say on that?
Well, this is the umpteenth time I'm also coming back on the channel repeatedly. It's not an easy way. I think a situation's coming where one starts wondering, where do we go? What do we do? Who takes the lead? And how can it be corrected? What I'm seeing is knee jerks, one program after the other, one program, whereas the problem is very, very serious and holistic. It is no department excluded in this situation. Everybody is an equal culprit. Every department of the governance is contributing to the problem and is also the solution. When it is contributing, it is also the solution. If you have time, let me complete, okay? I think what has happened is there's been a serious deficiency of work culture in governance, starting from the politician till the last person who's on the ground, from the politician. And the rot has started from the elected representatives, where they've allowed certain things to happen for whatever reasons of a vested interest. They've been playing favorites and they've been ignoring and being selective कि किसको करना है और किसको नहीं टॉलरेट करना. मैं समझती हूँ solution lies in starting from the leadership. जैसे आपने पेट्रोलिंग किया, मीडिया ने पेट्रोलिंग किया, ऐसे मैं चार लोगों का टीम बनवाऊं अगर बन जाए तो मैं समझती हूँ सोल्यूशन शायद निकलने लगे, कोई डर पैदा लगे. इस वक्त तो डर नहीं है. नंबर 1, इलेक्टेड रिप्रेजेंटेटिव जैसे कॉर्पोरेटर्स हैं, हर एक अपना अपना एरिया है, हर एक कॉर्पोरेटर्स इलेक्ट हुए हैं एक अच्छी दिल्ली देने के लिए, अच्छा एनसीआर देने के लिए. तो वो इलेक्टेड रिप्रेजेंटेटिव अलोंग विद द ऑफिसर, उसका एरिया का ऑफिसर को भी एरिया का ले ले, चाहे आप म्युनिसिपल कॉर्पोरेशन वाला ले लें, चाहे इंडस्ट्री वाला ले लें, चाहे वो ट्रैफिक वाला ले ले, व्हीकल ट्रांसपोर्ट वाला ले ले, एक ऑफिसर. तीसरा उसका एरिया कॉप, जो एरिया का पुलिस ऑफिसर है वो भी ले लें. और चौथा ये है मीडिया का. अगर ये 4 लोगों की टीम बन जाए अपने अपने एरिया में, ये चारों जने दे स्टार्ट पेट्रोलिंग टुगेदर एंड मेक सरप्राइज चेक्स. Media gets a coverage of a municipal corporation fulfills accountable responsibility. The police officer provides you protection. Media does the story. Agar ye 4 elected representative can be corporator, can be member of the parliament, unless you involve all 4, because all 4 have a role to play. The elected, the appointed, the cop, which will look at traffic issues also, and the security, and चौथा is the media. Media means reaching out to the people कि अपने अपने एरिया में क्या हो रहा है. ये चारों का एक नंबर 1 solution. It's called the EOCM, the elected, the appointed, the cop in the area, and the media. The EOCM. If we make a team of EOCM, I think हम लोग एक collective solution देंगे. Solutions निकलने आने लग जाएंगे. अब पहले तो prevention शुरू हो जाएगी. Secondly, मेरा second solution है कि 5 environment ministers of the NCR region need to be brought together by the union environment minister. ये 4-5 CMs यूनियन भूपेंद्र यादव जी के अधीन ये 5 के रेगुलरली काम करें ताकि हम लोग सॉल्यूशंस क्या करना है. और ये चारों के चारों या 5 के 5 चर्चा करें लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग अपने एरिया में कि क्या हो रहा है, अभी क्या बन रहा है. Unless we do these kind of vigilance collective, otherwise we'll blame each other. हम अब blame game बंद कर दें. अब हम लोग मिलके काम करें. Let's stop the blame game and let's work together as the elected, as the appointed, the cop on the road, and the media with you, right? If we work together, all of us, and then we start developing, that means we are reaching out to the last mile. The point is, media has reached the last mile. The problem is in the implementation. If we do and Charcha, as I told you, the minister for union minister of environment in I think the health minister should also be part of it, because we're all suffering ill health. Ill health. It's also a health issue. It's not just an environment issue. It's a health issue we are suffering. So I think if we take these 3 steps forward and form these teams and go together, but elected representative will stop playing favorites, stop favoring each other, and start taking responsibility for the person
Right.
who was
Right.
elected.
Right, absolutely. When you say that it's a multi-pronged problem and it needs a larger solution. Ma'am, before I let you go, I quickly want to ask you one question. I was watching your interview to India Today 3 weeks ago, where you said that it is time that Prime Minister steps in. So serious is the problem. Today there was supposed to be a debate in the Parliament, but that also did not happen. What stops the government for actually implementing the solutions, and why was the debate cancelled?
What stops the Honorable Prime Minister to address the nation? Because the pollution and health is a national issue. Nothing stops the Honorable Prime Minister, like he led us in the COVID situation. He can lead us. We are all crying out for help. We are crying out for air. We are crying out for good health. And our children are crying out to go back to school. I think nothing could be more serious a problem. I'm myself quite surprised. I don't have an answer. Why is the Prime Minister not taking on and sending a message to the large and bringing back officer responsibility and elected representative responsibility, both the responsibility? Because the once he starts saying that, and chief ministers of the 5 states, chief secretaries of the 5 states, I'm telling you the solution lies here. If all of them start working on together, and then elected representative on the ground and the officer on the ground, while the Prime Minister makes a national message, the others take up on the ground, including the media, and you will see the change in 15 days, because everybody is now watching. The elected or the top grass is not behind air purifiers anymore. They are also breathing the same air, and they are also into getting affected. I think it will make but Prime Ministers coming into it, there could be no better time than this, because he proved it in COVID time that he could turn it around, and he can do it again.
Completely take your point here. I want to thank you for speaking to India Today. I'd also like to bring in our other guests, Neoma Gupta and Siddharth Sharma, who are with us on the broadcast. Neoma Gupta, the solutions are right there. Fact is, just for the government to say that we've implemented GRAP 4, but if such are the lapses on the ground, then what is the point really? Because it is important. This air is what all of us are breathing. It's a multi-pronged problem. It is a health problem. And fact is that for the vulnerable age groups, it is literally a COVID-like situation. They're shut in homes. Children can't come out. Old people can't come out. What is the government doing? What stops you from implementing these solutions?
Good evening. So just to tell you, we are very well recognized with this problem, and Delhi government is working full throttle to reduce the impact of pollution and working very hard at it. In fact, we are going on
I'm
more
talking about the
data-driven
implementation of GRAP 4, ma'am, the weak enforcement of it.
Ma'am, if you ask me a
Yes,
question,
please
give
go
me
ahead.
the respect to speak. Thank you. So over here, we are making data-driven decisions, scientific decisions. And yes, we are going full throttle against the fight of pollution by making sure all enforcements are done, seeking the cooperation of citizens, because everybody needs to work together. We are making sure enforcements are done and executed. Right now, this operation I saw on your TV, it gave me goosebumps as well. But we are all continuously working on this task to reduce pollution. If there has been a oversight or there is this particular operation, I'm going to make sure that it is flagged to see that these type of loopholes happen. But there has to be it has to be a cohesive thing. As Kiran ma'am rightly said, everybody has to be a part of this fight. Irrespective, when it comes to Delhi government and the central government, we are working relentlessly. There are a number of measures which have happened, say like 50% working from home, only BS6 vehicles, compliance
Right,
of
but
vehicles.
how
when it
much
comes to
of it is in force is important. Ma'am, I'm glad you admit to the lapses. I'm glad that you say that you will work on it, but it has to
No,
be
ma'am,
immediate.
first of all,
Every
I said
day
we
is
are
precious.
Okay, we are saying we are doing our bit, okay? But there has to be cooperation on behalf of the citizens. Like, I don't know how this truck came into being, the cement thing which came into being. I don't know whose lapse it is, so I can't pinpoint. So I'm not admitting to anything. I'm saying our intention and action plan is targeted to reduce pollution. But if there's any lacuna happening because of whatever reasons, I'm sure it is going to be called out because that is the conviction I have in our system today. Grab for, like, you know, like there was a gentleman who
That's not
said
what we
that
want to hear from
just
the
1
government
second,
to
ma'am,
say
1
that we
second.
don't know. Ma'am, it is
No, ma'am,
important that
no,
you
I'm
know
so
because we
sorry.
are depending
I'm
on you.
No, ma'am, we
I
have
am
a
very short on
significant.
time. I believe you made your point. If I could quickly take this to Siddharth Sharma also. The Aam Aadmi Party has been staging protests, calling out the BJP time and again. In fact, today, even that visual where Santa Claus fainted because you were trying to hint at the high AQI. Now, let's understand that the AAP is equally responsible, largely responsible for the problem that has been continuing. You had enough in many years to take this under control, but it did not happen. Now, you have also been pushing for pan-India collective effort, while BJP should be doing that. But fact remains that these lapses, whether it came to odd-even implementation or the smog towers, were as much existent then.
Yeah, let me at the very outset, Swesha, commend Nitin Jain, I think, for his expose. It exposes the policy suffocation that BJP suffers from and also the suffocation that it is putting people into. I think he used the word criminal collusion, and I think he was very right. However, what I mean to say is that in any national emergency like COVID, no one can afford to be adversarial. We need to be accommodative, and that means understanding problem first and then thinking about any solution. If on one hand we have Aam Aadmi Party governments of Delhi and Punjab investing in thousands of EV buses, crores of trees planted to increase Delhi green cover to 25% now, reduce parali burning by 95% as per Modi Sarkar's own CAQM. Paradoxically, we also have BJP Delhi LG getting censured by the judiciary for cutting 1,500 trees and not a single EV bus in next door BJP ruled Noida, Gurugram. Isn't that a paradox? Now, tragic as it is, pollution has indeed become a focus pan North India today, and it is entirely BJP's own doing. Instead of policy on pollution, it chooses politics. We have a CM who says AQI is temperature and a PM who has till date not uttered a single word on pollution. Between the two and the messy stadium events of Delhi and Lucknow match yesterday, the Vishwaguru image lies in smithereens from Argentina to South Africa. Results, that is exactly why this is resulting in BJP running away from a parliamentary debate on this issue, from which crores of BJP supporters themselves are suffocating from. Now, as far as solutions are concerned, I think Kiranji was referring to leaders lead by example and demonstrate it. What she means to say is that solution is simple and lies in Article 1 of the Indian Constitution. Decentralize, initiate a pan-India all-state confabulation, and everyone will start doing their bit. From just 10 seconds, from a street vendor refraining from burning wood to CMs and PMs refraining from using personal aircraft, everyone will pull their weight to reduce our carbon footprint. You cannot expect a general citizen, you cannot put the onus of pollution on a general citizen.
Okay, I am very short on time. I literally have a minute, and I want to take this point to Neoma Gupta. You're very right when you say that, because yesterday also Mr. Manjinder Singh Sirsa said that even people have to cooperate. Fair point, people have to cooperate, but it is your job to enforce it. To say कि PUC नहीं होगा तो fuel भरने नहीं देंगे, फिर लोग cooperate करेंगे क्या? You have to get strict on the ground. It is as simple as that.
100%. I completely concur, and we are doing our best, and we will go a step further to make sure. See, we are right now. We have done a complete attack on the situation. Like you said, BS6,
right.
PUC certification. Like, you know, like, if you allow me also, like the other person was
I literally have a minute. I literally have a minute on the show. So
okay,
I request
like, you know,
to
like
make your
small
point
things.
fast.
Like, okay, I'll make it even like in GRAP 3, which lasted 16 days, construction work was halted. The livelihoods of the daily wage construction workers were halted. We have compensated them 10,000 rupees to the DPT as compensation, and we promised to do this during GRAP 4.
Ma'am, so one thing I can tell you, I'm really sorry, I'm very short on time. I'm literally being told to wrap this show, but I can assure our viewers one thing, that we will continue to perform checks on the ground to see every day, because GRAP 4 has been announced. But there is no point of this entire exercise unless it is implemented successfully. And India Today will stay on the top of the story. Thank you so much for watching.